Well, I want to introduce to you my beautiful bride, Miss Sandy Craig. Here she comes, joining me in the picture. Miss Sandy Craig, good morning, good morning, good morning.
I was glad you called me first because I was cold.
You're cold.
I needed to get in my blanket.
A little chilly in the house this morning.
It is. Hold on, I'm not adjusted. Right.
All right.
There we go.
She's getting herself in position and in place.
Okay.
And I'm so glad that you're joining this morning. You have a few things. You have a few things to say this morning?
I don't know. I think I said a lot on the last show.
You did. You did. That's okay. And also from the great state of North Carolina, we've got Mark David Smith joining us, also known as 363 Days Till Christmas.
See, I got you to say it instead of me. That's why it's in there, so that you'll say it, not me.
Okay, all right.
But I just want to. It seems like every week there's an elephant in the room, and what was it? Last time we had a show, Sandy's hair was real straight, so. We had to talk about that. And now she comes in and she's cold, but in between the two of you, behind you, is a fireplace.
And it's real.
And Sandy's cold. And so it's kind of like this is what all of us, the masses out here that are watching the show, we want to know. Why is Sandy cold? And yet you have a fireplace within probably maybe 3 feet behind you there? 3, 4 feet?
Not even 3, I don't think.
Not even 3 feet behind you. So
let me ask.
By the way, have you guys ever been to Sakote? There's a thing we do at night. We build this little fire and we sit around the fire and it's, we get warm and that type of thing. They've been doing that sort of thing for probably 40 or 50 years now. People have been building fires to keep warm. So, I'm not real sure I understand. Why is Sandy cold?
I want to ask that question. Why don't I have a fire on a cold morning?
Well, it's not 19 degrees here like where Maryland's at. So there's no need for a fire yet.
But I will say this, we tend to leave the heater off. So our house is generally around 61 degrees.
Yeah, wait till you get 67. The first thing you do is set your alarm for a half hour before you want to get up, and you get up and you go turn all the heaters on. Then you go back to bed, sleep for another half hour. You get up and it's like nice and cozy in the house here, but it was real nice and cool to sleep in overnight. But so
well, I know it's usually I mean this is during the cooler months. It's usually warmer outside, at least at this time, than it is inside.
I make a correction. Minus 19.
Now that needs a fire or 3.
So you wait till it gets to minus 19 before you build a fire. There was some really warm nights at Sakote that we had a stinking white man's fire going.
Oh, I can't wait. If we get to, I mean, if Yah tarries, then I can't wait till Sukkot this next year. We'll have an even better fire. I might as well start plugging now. If we're counting down the days to Christmas, how many days is it till Sukkot? We got to get ready, folks. Are you saving up? Because we want you with us.
That's right. Let's start now.
I'll never forget. You guys have met him. You remember Ronnie Griggs at Sakote. It was great because every year on the last day, we're all cleaning up, and Simchat Torah, and Sakote's over, and we're celebrating and starting to clean up the camp and everything. And Ronnie, every year will say, 364 more days till Sakote. Every year.
Well, you know what? I think we should start having a countdown. That remind people to save their money and get themselves ready to go to the landnetwork.tv and Life of Worship Sukkot. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. As a matter of fact, I'll put a timer on the website and it'll count down every day. It'll count down. Well, if you want me to, I can put it up there and have right down to the minutes, these many days, this many hours, this many minutes.
I guess that would mean we're super excited. Yeah, so.
Until the opening prayer for Sukkot. I love it. I love it.
Okay, my mind's already racing now, Mark. I'm already in there. So.
We're good. We're good. It's good. All right. Welcome to Monday. Let us reason together.
We took over your show, Mark and I.
That's good. That's fine. We're good.
I'm missing Eddie and Tammy, though. I mean, we
are missing them. We are missing them. We are missing them.
Yeah, we're missing them.
So they are getting some work done at their place and some construction, and so we'll be glad to have them back when they join us next time. So
pouring concrete.
Yeah,
buddy, that's exciting, man. Pouring concrete, man. I love pouring concrete, man.
My mom and dad used to do that together too, in their home, and had all sorts of patios and sidewalks. They always did it themselves. I can't imagine us doing that.
Oh yeah, John could do it. It takes probably 14 power tools to get it, to a place where you can. It's all nice and smooth and everything, and just give John a couple of power tools. It'll get done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we're talking about this, I don't think that would be a good idea. I think that I don't think that would be a good idea. Power tool thing. But here's the thing. What? Yeah, you heard me. When my mom was pouring concrete and working out, doing that, she always had her hair done, and she's probably listening right now. And I have a picture of her because I took pictures when I was a kid too. And she has like a grocery store plastic bag over her head tied. And she's wearing something purple, and she's sort of bent over as Daddy and her are working on the concrete they just poured. So yeah, this picture came to mind, and Twyla, I'm telling on you. So if you're listening, I should find that picture and post it. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, we would love to see that picture.
Source Bob says here in the chat room, hire a professional. Well, Bob, you're hired. You're hired.
Hey, Bob is a professional, by the way.
Yes,
he is a professional. It's be a reason for him to come on down, right?
Hey, all you got to do is mention to Bob that you're doing some kind of construction work, or don't let him find out that you've already done the construction work, or you're already like 2/3 of the way into it. Like when I was in Oklahoma, this past month or so, and I get a phone call from Bob Hall. Hey, I hear you're doing some construction work. Yeah, Bob, I'm about 2/3 of the way done with it. Whoa, why didn't you call me? I could have been out there. I could have done all this for you and helped you out. As a matter of fact, where are you? I'm on my way.
Wow. Okay. Based on that, Bob, we were going over the things that need constructed at Life of Worship.
There we go.
Need to construct the stage, because where we're at now, we tore apart the stage and put it in our new building, and we weren't able to bring it back. We need to open up a doorway between the fellowship hall and we've been planning on doing this for actually 2.5 years.
Bob Hall?
Yeah.
We got
we need it. So we need a double door put in there. We used to have one when John and I built those walls, and then they closed it up when we left.
That's right.
And we need our sound booth put in. We brought the sound booth from our other place, our other facility here, and the one that's there is sort of, we built that back in 2008 or 9.
It's a good sound booth, but it's not as pretty as the other one.
But no, and it's not as long and wide, and the cabinet goes like this. And so, Bob, there's a lot of construction that needs done in Amarillo, Texas. I'm just saying.
And Cece is not allowed to sit in the truck. She has to get out this time.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, we've used up your whole show.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the Mark and Sandy show. Oh, wait, that's the Thursday.
Hey, coming soon. We just did a long promo for
That's
Sandy
right.
and I's new show.
See, Mark and I don't need you. I'm joking.
We're good. All right, we'll see y'all later. Y'all having a good time. All right. Hey, well, with that said, we do have headlines from around the world, headlines that you're not going to hear anywhere else because we live in interesting times.
Is that your intro to the
That's
intro?
my intro.
Give him a look.
But wait, there's more because we have a video intro into this segment that
Oh, guys.
Be the
I
first.
wish we could have a laugh-o-meter.
Be the first. Here it is.
Alrighty then.
Sorry, that's just hilarious. I laugh so hard that every time I see it, I just laugh.
Okay, I don't know if I can make these headlines
Funnier
live up to that intro.
Yeah, funnier than the intros. All right.
So just to start off, we've got now this is actually not a headline, but it's actually in a newspaper, and it's actually a recipe correction. A recipe correction. Here it is. Recipe correction in a recipe for salsa published recently. One of the ingredients was misstated due to an error. The correct ingredient is 2 teaspoons of cilantro instead of 2 teaspoons of cement.
How many people made it before they got the correction?
I don't understand why we have cement in here, but it says to do it.
So I'm going to do it.
It says it's really good. Well, that just solidifies things, but I can't. My chip keeps breaking. What's up?
No, that just solidifies things was better. Yeah.
All right. So moving right along. How about this? This is also a correction that was in a don't know which state this was in, but it is a correction. It says due to incorrect information received from the clerk of court's office, Diane K. Merchant, 38, was incorrectly listed as being fined for prostitution in Wednesday's paper. The charge should have been failure to stop at railroad crossing. The public opinion apologizes for the error.
That would be terrible.
Oh my God.
Imagine that. That would be terrible.
That's not like a spell correct error.
How do you mess that one up?
You know, when you're typing on your phone and you type in something and it gives you a different word because you mistyped it. It's like, wait a minute, that's not the word I mean. But prostitution, failure to stop at railroad crossing.
really.
But I'm telling you, okay, think about the congregation. Think about the leaders in the congregation. If something like that ever was a misstep by an outside source, congregations are the worst talkers, gossipers, and Lashon Hora people. Lashon Hora. And they would crucify that leader for that. And then even if there was a correction, they go,
I don't know if I believe that correction is true.
Yeah, right.
But
this
of
is
all
not
things,
something you put on your resume.
Right. You know, and of all things, clerk of courts.
Yeah.
Clerk of courts.
Yeah, some old 78-year-old woman that's been doing the job for the last 50 years, probably.
Had a vendetta.
I don't like this woman. Let's see, what kind of story can I bring?
I'm serious. That's sort of like a vendetta thing. I don't know how you
prostitution, railroad crossing.
They're gonna make me put a correction in there.
Paul says, I smell a defamation lawsuit. Yeah. All right. How about moving right along? This is from Mountain View Friday. And I don't know which Friday this was, but it says Walmart. Police receive a report of a newborn infant found in a trash can. Upon investigation, officers discovered it was only a burrito.
A burrito? A baby.
That's
A
nasty,
burrito?
man.
9-pound
baby.
burrito.
A burrito? A baby. A burrito? I don't get that either.
It was, well,
Well, some people eat some pretty big burritos there, Sandy. So oh
yeah.
man,
It's
that's
all wrapped up. Was it
not
kicking?
even funny. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, moving on that one.
Oh, okay. All right. So I got another one here for you. This is actually from a classified
Did you
ad.
skip one?
No, there. It's right there. This is from a classified ad. And, the different parts on the newspapers. They do still print newspapers in some places. They're kind of thin anymore. But this is a classified ad where it says Honda CBR 250. So anybody knows that it's a motorcycle. Honda CBR 250 for sale, fully sick, and does the mad skids. Or shall I say it? Maybe this is British. Is fully sick and does the mad skids. Oh, I don't know. That didn't work.
Sorry.
Okay.
I just thought of the Biden picture I showed you yesterday.
skid marks. Skid marks.
No, I did what you were saying.
Okay. Moving right along back to the motorcycle. Can easily outrun the cops and has done so on many occasions. $1,500.
And has done so on many occasions.
I
So,
don't know. Put that in there.
Now, there's a phone number in here if you want to try it. I think it might be maybe Australian or something because it's 1,500 maybe Australian dollars. I don't know because the phone number is definitely not American.
So under the classifieds at the bottom, does it say reason for selling, need to buy Tecate?
No, but it does give the guy's name. And so he says, yeah, I've outrun the cops. His name is John, of all things. And he's outrun the cops on many.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you get a Tecate, the cops won't even pull you over because they can't catch you. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tecate will outrun any car. They won't even. I have heard literally. I have heard if cops, start going after a speeder and they see it's a Tecate, they'll just pull over. It's not worth the trouble because they ain't gonna catch it. So.
All I can say is when you start going that fast in your own city streets,
sure,
your life is in your hands.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah.
Wow.
But there are people that do it, man. Big time.
Yep. Okay. Now this one happens to be, it's not a headline. Sorry if I'm disappointing anybody about headlines, but these were too good to pass by. Oh. This is an ad. It's an ad that was found. And it says, okay. It says, shamed by you English. You can speak soon and write like a graduate college if me let you help for a day of 15 minutes.
I believe it. I believe that is a real ad. I really,
it shows it. It is actually an ad, and that's really to have somebody teach you that can't speak it themselves.
Listen. Because I own the website, the lambnetwork.tv, it's got several URLs. I get a lot of people emailing me wanting to build my website for me. And I get a couple of weeks ago, they're worded in so many different ways, but you can kind of tell some of them are like from other countries because their English is just scattered all over the place. And you want me to let you build my website? And one of them I got a couple of weeks ago started. The first line says, "Do you want to build your own website?" And then he goes on and starts explaining how they will build your website. And the only answer I can go back with is, I already built my own website. So it's like, I just didn't get it. It's insane how people email you wanting you to buy something from them, but their English is just scattered all over the place. And it's like, and you want me to let you do this for me? Anyway, I thought I'd throw that in.
Okay. Well, that was the last.
Obviously, you guys aren't impressed with it.
No, actually,
I'm
we get
impressed with
that.
your website.
We get that. We get that. And
I'm just thinking why anybody would even bother
when
they see your site.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, usually my response is, have you actually been to my website?
Exactly.
Because most of them don't give you the URL. They said, would you like for us to build your website based on, and they give you your email address. They haven't actually been to your website. They just have your email address.
Yeah.
And it's like, have you actually been to my website? Anyway,
right.
Go ahead. Go on.
Right.
You're
well,
right.
Hey, those are the headlines that I wanted to bring today. So
cool.
we need to jump